Okay, it froze up on me as it's been doing lately. Thanks, Facebook. As many crazy things as I personally have seen across the internet over the last several years since I've been doing this, I have never heard that essential oils have a relationship with your star sign. So this is new on me. This is yet another crazy thing that people use as some sort of reason why you either need to use essential oils or why rashes are okay. And rashes or any sort of irritation or redness, it's not detoxification. It's not. Essential oils don't detoxify the skin. What you are seeing is an adverse reaction. That is what is happening on your skin. So again, redness, irritation, blistering, any sort of sign that your skin is not happy is not a detox reaction. It is an adverse reaction. So that is interesting about the whole relationship with your star sign thing, because that I'd never heard before. So yeah, that is pretty crazy. And then Stephanie's replying, OMG, yep, your skin can be peeling off, but they claim detoxing. And Erin saying, never heard of the star sign one. That's new to me. Yeah, me too, Erin. That is crazy. I've never heard that one either. Allie is saying, having an allergic reaction to a particular oil means that your body needs and is craving that oil. How can you be allergic to something so pure? Now, this is one I have heard, absolutely. And we have actually shared a meme about this a while back when I first got into essential oils. So here's the thing, our bodies are pretty intuitive, and our bodies know, hey Connie, thanks so much for joining. Our bodies are pretty smart in knowing what to avoid and what is good for us. So, you know, when we are smelling a skunk smell or we are smelling bad food, you know, it's a sign that we need to step away, we need to not eat that food. I mean, just think about it. Think of all the bad aromas that you've smelled in your life. Is any of that actually good for you? It's probably best that our bodies go, oh my gosh, that cottage cheese with the mold on it doesn't smell too good. Or, you know, that soup smells a little off. It's been in there a little bit too long in the fridge. So, you know, it might be a great idea for me not to eat that right now. I mean, what is it that smells terrible to you that's actually good for you? That does not make, it's not even common sense. It does not make any sense at all. So it's interesting to me when people try to say that, because I think we all understand that when something doesn't smell good, it's usually because it's bad and it's not good for us. It's the same with essential oils. If our bodies are telling us to stay away, or like you have a severe aversion to it, then don't push it. Like, there's no need. You can find other essential oils that are going to be good for you, so you can still use an essential oil for your situation, but it won't have that repelling, you know, your body repelling it, like your body is not needing or wanting that. And I've gone through phases where there's been certain essential oils that I really haven't liked the smell of too much. And there's a difference of, oh, you know, I don't like that aroma. Like some of you don't like geranium. Some of you don't like lavender. Like there's certain smells that we don't love. Like it may not be our favorite, but there's also a difference between not liking it and our body really telling us we just can't have that. So there could be something in the essential oil that maybe we are allergic to that we don't really know, like when we're thinking about it, but our bodies sense that. So listen to your body. You know, it's that simple. You can be allergic to things that are pure. So the second part of this, how can you be allergic to something so pure like an essential oil? Well, for one thing, you know, just because it's natural or just because it's pure, it doesn't mean that we can't have a reaction. In fact, there's a lot of safety when it comes to using essential oils. I mean, you can find that in any of my resources, and essential oil profiles is one of them. There are a lot of essential oils that are fine, but even like one like patchouli, you need to be careful if you're using aspirin or if you're on blood thinners. Things like lime. If you are using lime or lemon on your skin topically and you go out into the sun, you could have a phototoxic reaction. You could have burning on the surface of your skin. Hey, Nancy or Nance, thanks so much for joining. You could have a phototoxic reaction on your skin because you are using a pure lemon essential oil and you haven't diluted it properly. So it's just, it doesn't make sense that, you know, just because it's pure doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't mean it's safe. And this is something you hear a lot. And I know you're probably agreeing with me. You're like, yeah, Leah, that actually makes a lot of sense. But you'd be surprised how much of this is just all over the place where people try to convince you, because think about it. And it's the ones that are selling the essential oils. And here's the thing. If we like an essential oil smell, we're going to want to use it. We're going to want to buy it. So they're trying to cover the bases where whether you like the aroma or not, you need to buy it. It's just not right. It's just not true. Okay, and Jennifer's comment to that one. Yes, this one, because people can't have an allergy or just not like a particular scent. Someone actually told me they used to hate the smell of a certain oil, but now they love it because it's what their body needs. So is this, I'm just trying to see, I thought I kind of muted this. Okay, I did. Okay, just want to make sure because I thought I heard a sound and I just want to make sure, otherwise it'd be echoing. Hey, Elka, thanks so much for joining. Someone actually told me they used to hate the smell of a certain oil, but now they love it because it's what their body needs. So that can be true. I used to really not like the aroma of rose and jasmine. This is not the essential oils, but just in general, like the fragrance oils. I never really cared for floral aromas too much. But I've actually come to really like geranium. And I think I've reached a point in my life where it's calming, like it's good for me, like it's something that my body needs at age 39, where at age 19, 29, I didn't really need it that much, but it's something that my body needs now. And you can certainly get used to an aroma. Now, I don't suggest pushing yourself to, you know, like an aroma that you may generally have a reaction to, or your body may have an aversion to, but you can get used to aromas. Like if you don't really like geranium too much, but you can kind of hide it in a blend because you know it's great for your skin, you know, you can do that. And that is something that you will get used to over time. Connie's saying, I hate Manuka and my 10-year-old loves the smell of it. See, we're all different. And, you know, Manuka could be something that you just don't need right now and your 10-year-old does. Lee, I don't care for the scent of eucalyptus, but I will use for respiratory support when needed. So there you go. And just as a suggestion, Lee, have you ever tried fir needle or pines or spruces? I prefer fir needle for respiratory issues, even above eucalyptus. Not only is it safe for all ages, unlike eucalyptus, which is not recommended under age 10 due to the 1,8-cineol, but it actually, in my opinion, works better. Just like lavender, we think, oh, lavender for sleep. There's actually essential oils out there that are more sedative and work better. And I feel the same with eucalyptus, that fir needle is just, it just opens up your sinuses and opens up your lungs much better than eucalyptus. So try that when you need respiratory support and you really don't want to use eucalyptus. Try it and see what you think. So Kelly, her comment is, I can't remember the exact wording, but basically the certain oil can help remove the damaging waves from wireless devices from our body. That's the first I heard of that one. So yeah, Kelly, there's no essential oils, you are right, that are going to like remove certain, you know, Wi-Fi frequency waves from our body. That's just not how they work. Katrina, I'm seeing now Katrina's comment. I've heard of this. There are a couple of herbs that do reduce the effects. I have no idea how that works, but I'm a bit curious as well. So there can be, well, this is really complicated, but yeah, there's no essential oils that are going to remove that. And it actually reminds me of a comment that I read when I was first getting into essential oils several years back. And it was a suggestion by a company who seems to always be thinking or trying to think of, you know, more and more different ways to use essential oils to make sales and make sure you are using as many drops a day as possible. That if you put, and I forget what the essential oils were, on your computer, that it will work as an antivirus for your computer. Now, essential oils are antiviral, but computer viruses? No, that's just not exactly how they work. Leah's saying, use the tree oils like cypress, pine, and cedarwood. Love cedarwood for sleep also. Yes, cedarwood is sedative, so that's an excellent one for sleep. Trina, which ones do you prefer instead of lavender for sleep? Let's see. I love sandalwood, I love cedarwood, and those are my two best ones. I do have some sedative essential oils that I do recommend. Let me see if Facebook will allow me to put a link in this time. It wasn't letting me do it earlier when I went live, but I do have a sedative essential oils class. Let's see, and it just, all that means is it's just a long page with a lot of information. It was a class at the time when I did go live, and I did do the class live. I'm having trouble typing. But, okay, so it's using eossafely.com/sedative EOS, and that will bring you to the page on our website. Oh my gosh, I'm having the hardest time. That will bring you to the page on our website that has all, oh good, it's working, that has all of that information on there. So you will get the essential oils that I recommend, and you will also get the recipes that I recommend, so the combinations of certain essential oils. And then if you keep scrolling, you will see where I recommend a linen spray, where I recommend, you can add them to your bath or whatever that I have on there as different ways to use it as well. So those would be my best, but I would say sandalwood and cedarwood, and I love adding a little bit of tangerine and vanilla. It's just really, really amazing. So go ahead and check out that class for my very best essential oils that are also sedative. The other thing, though, that I want to mention with lavender essential oil is there are different kinds. So as you can see here, for those of you who have this, go ahead and look it up and you'll see I have 4 different kinds of lavender. So there's Bulgarian lavender, there's French lavender, and these can be used interchangeably. They're pretty much the same thing, just different country. And then there's Spanish lavender, which does have some safety concerns. It's not recommended for pregnancy and breastfeeding, and it does have a topical max of 8. And then there's spike lavender, which has a topical max of 19%. And you just have to be really careful with these. The other thing is, so if you are using something like spike lavender, it could be stimulating, even if you are using a low amount. And even if you are using Bulgarian or French lavenders, if you are using too much, if you are diffusing too much, or if you are applying it topically, it can also have the opposite effect of keeping your kid awake. You know, if you've been diffusing for hours and your kid's still not sleeping, it's too stimulating. So I personally prefer to avoid lavenders. I'm actually not the hugest fan of a lavender aroma anyways, except when mixed with vanilla. I absolutely love lavender vanilla together. That is delicious. But there are different essential oils that are more sedative, as I just mentioned. You are very welcome. Let's see, Rhonda joined. Thanks so much, Rhonda, for joining our little chat here tonight. Elka's question, what is a good substitute for frankincense? Well, let me ask you, in which way do you want to use frankincense? What are you going to use frankincense for? Now, if I'm assuming correctly and you want to use frankincense for skin, then I suggest using something like myrrh. Myrrh is not pregnancy safe, so if you're not pregnant, it's okay. But frankincense and myrrh are great, and they're fairly interchangeable for topical skin issues. But if skin isn't your thing, Elka, let me know exactly how you intended to use frankincense for. And this is why I love substitutions, and also why I don't like substitutions, because throwing out a list of substitutions is a little bit arbitrary, where I don't know what your intent is. You know, there are essential oils that have multiple uses, and depending on what your intent is for using the essential oil, there may be different essential oils that are better substitutes, such as, say, lavender for scars. Well, instead of using lavender for scars, you can use frankincense for scars. But just like we mentioned for sleep, if you want to substitute something for lavender for sleep, I'm not going to recommend frankincense. I'm going to recommend cedarwood or sandalwood. So it really depends on what. Okay, so Elka, you did say skin. So I would say myrrh. Others that are really great as well are geranium. Geranium is also great for the skin. Is there a specific skin issue that you are asking about, Elka? Because so this is the Essential Oil Blending Student Textbook, and this is exclusive to blending class students only. We did have our class last year, September to December, and the students are now ordering their print books. And if you would like one of these, go to eoblendingclass.com and you will get one of these. I ship worldwide with any enrollment to the class because this comes with VIP enrollment, and I'm throwing everyone who signs up before the 1st of March VIP free. So in this book, there are 9 body systems, one of which is skin that we go over, and there's all of these different topics for skin, different health issues or concerns for skin. So Elka, if there's a specific skin issue that you are wanting to know more about, let me know, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that right from here if it's in here, and I will give you a lot more detail on that. And then I will also be able to show you exactly how to figure out substitutions based on the therapeutic property or intent that you are wanting to use them. So if you're still listening, let me know if there's a specific. If it's not, then that's also okay. Okay, just to moisturize the skin all over the body. Well, here's the thing. I'm guessing that you were more asking about kind of like wrinkles and anti-aging. You want to moisturize, you want to have a more youthful appearance. So essential oils really don't help with moisturization per se. That is something that you want a really great carrier oil. Now, jojoba oil is a great carrier oil. It's the closest to the skin's sebum. But there are other essential oils that are also great. Now for anti-aging, rosehip carrier oil is really great for anti-aging. So let's go ahead and flip to the wrinkles and anti-aging section of this book, and I will go ahead and give you an exclusive sneak peek back here into my best recommendations for wrinkles and aging skin. So we have right here the what to use. The therapeutic properties which can benefit are going to be the astringent essential oils. So I have listed here for you all of the essential oils that have astringent properties, and I've actually marked the ones that are going to be the best of the best with an asterisk. So you can see up here, I have lemon up here. Now, instead of having you, go ahead, this list here is instead of having you use our therapeutic properties of essential oils app, and then going over to our essential oil profiles book and looking up the safety. As you saw, I actually have all of the safety listed for you right there. So you know exactly who it's safe for, topical maxes, all of that information, and you can use all of those essential oils interchangeably. Now, here I have the how to use section. And in this case, topical use is going to be the best. I'm sure, as you've guessed, you don't want to inhale these essential oils for anti-aging purposes. And I have all of this information here that you can see. So the when to apply topically is for the appearance of wrinkles and aging skin. You want to use the best tools are going to be a roller bottle, a squeeze bottle, or a lotion pump, or however that you apply your moisturizer, lotion, or liquid foundation, because those can actually be used as the basis for adding these essential oils too. So I will do that. I make up my own liquid foundation by mixing mineral powder along with either like rosehip oil or a lotion that's unscented and pure, or a cream depending on the time of year and how much hydration I want to add to my skin. But you can use any of these essential oils right in your moisturizer or your foundation or lotion, whatever that you want. Or you can just add it straight to a carrier and apply it directly to your skin, which I also do at night, or I've also done at night. Now, a 1% dilution is going to be the best dilution for anti-aging on the face. Now, the face you want to be more careful with. Other places you can go 2%, but generally for the face, unless you're talking about a scar or a bee sting or something, you want to go 1%. And that is, it says right here, I have it all right here for you. So instead of just the 1% dilution, I actually give you, that means 6 drops of essential oil per ounce of carrier, or 1 drop of essential oil per 5 ml of carrier. So if you are using a roller bottle, then you know exactly how much to add. Now that's when applying on the face or adding to a moisturizer, lotion, or liquid foundation. You can use a 2% for elsewhere on the body. Carriers, so I have right here, anti-aging oils such as rosehip, meadow foam, evening primrose, mango seed, borage, calendula, and carrot seed, as well as mango and shea butters are going to be the best carriers to add these essential oils to. Now you can also like I've already said, add the essential oils to your liquid foundation, moisturizer, or lotion. How often to apply? You can apply once or twice a day or as needed. And here's the recipe. So I have 2 separate recipes for you. Both are going to be safe for all ages. One is not safe for pregnancy and breastfeeding due to the fact it contains myrrh, and the other one is. Okay, just got a screensaver. So the first recipe, and this is for a blend. This course is all about making master blends. So you want to add these 100 drops to a 5 ml bottle or a 5 ml dropper bottle, which makes it easier to add the essential oils to your carriers. 30 drops of clary sage. I'm going to post this right up here so you guys can take a screenshot and you guys can see my top secret anti-aging recipes exclusive to the blending class only. And for your eyes, because Elko is asking, here you go. We have 30 drops of clary sage, 25 drops of myrrh, 25 drops of lemon, 20 drops of cedarwood atlas essential oils, and that makes your master blend, which you then will dilute. Then we have a second recipe because that first one is not safe for pregnancy and breastfeeding. And this one is 35 drops of cypress, 30 drops of grapefruit, 20 drops of geranium, and 15 drops of sandalwood. So there you go. Those are my absolute best anti-aging essential oil recipes. Now, you can absolutely add frankincense instead of myrrh. That makes it pregnancy safe. That is totally fine. And that is also another great thing that you can use instead of myrrh and add to that recipe. So great question, Elka. Thank you so much for asking. Absolutely love sharing my best essential oil tips with you guys. So awesome. Alrighty, so let's go back to the post where I was asking you what the crazy things were that you have seen online for recommendations. You are welcome, Elka. You are very welcome. And for anyone else that is here live, if you have questions for me, go ahead and throw them in the comments and I will absolutely answer you because you are right here with me live and I want to help you now. Okay, so here's something from Rebecca. Again, I haven't pre-read these, so just so you know. Rebecca's saying a mommy blogger rubbed coconut oil on her baby's stomach chest and then dropped essential oils on and rubbed them in. They just went ahead and dropped some more oils on the baby's feet for the heck of it. She also made a roller bottle with Thieves essential oil blend and about 10 different essential oils for her small kid's ear infection. Okay, so I don't recommend that you apply the carrier first and then add the essential oils on top. You can in a pinch. I mean, I've literally held my hand like this and I've dropped like about a teaspoon of carrier in the palm of my hand and added some essential oils really quickly. I've done that before. So, I mean, it's not like you can't do it per se, but what can happen is sometimes it kind of drips out, like you have too much carrier and it's like running all over. The other thing is it's not going to be mixed as well. And it's just kind of messy. So in a pinch, it's okay. I'm not saying do not do it. It's just not recommended, especially, I mean, that is actually better than this where you are rubbing the oil in first and then